Israel, after that PSYOP operation where there were riots in Iran, it weakened Iran, and Israel knows that this is the time to attack Iran, where the country is unstable, and maybe they can get a regime overthrow. But each day they delayed in doing that, Iran is getting stronger. So what I think Israel wants to do, especially Netanyahu, is go into war with Iran and draw the U.S. into it, even though it may hurt the world economy. So Israel has this doomsday persona in which they think Iran is so much out to get them that they're willing to start a war which will destroy their economy and bring the U.S. in, and they don't care if it destroys the U.S. economy. And also, people that are pushing Trump are like Lindsey Graham, biblical people who feel that it's God's duty, it's America's duty to God to attack the enemies of Christ, which are the Muslims. So I think that there are a lot of people who will push for this war, even though it's destructive, because they're trying to save something. Like Netanyahu still trying to stay in office, and the American senators and congressmen who are Zionists will die for Zionism. But Trump is on the hot seat now because Trump has to work out a deal, and I think he will. But I think in the future they'll still try to push for war again. What do you think, Kunle? Then we'll end with Afalabi. Yeah, yeah.
I think that America is losing its credibility in these kind of areas because of the way it's conducted itself. Um, and I see Iran, I see China and Russia becoming more relevant in this discussion with America, and it's try try to pressure Iran to give up its ballistic missiles. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. So,
yeah.
Afalabi, what do you think of what I was saying about how Israel knows that they know that this is their best opportunity to take down Iran because from this moment on to the future, Iran it will become more and more difficult to take down Iran because Iran is getting stronger. So Iran is at the weakest point it will ever be, which is stronger than June 12th. So I'm not saying that they're weak, but what I'm saying is that the more and more Israel delays a war with Iran, the more impossible it's going to be that they could beat Iran. So they want to strike now because in the future it will even be more difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree
What do
with
you
you.
think?
But even now, it's not, I mean, it's not cut and dry
Oh yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
yeah, because Iran has been quietly and surely they have been developing their ballistic missile. The ballistic missiles they have a couple of years ago are not as sophisticated as what they boast of now. They have been improving. They have been, a lot of their ballistic missiles now can cover longer range. And no matter how sophisticated the interceptors and defense Israel has are, it's a game of numbers. They're going to pump a lot of
Yeah,
those things
but I
at
guess
Israel.
what I'm trying to say is that the Iranian has good missiles now, but Israel is doing a cost attack.
It
Iran's
is,
missile capability will even be better next year than it is now.
of
So with
course,
each passing day, it's becoming more and more impossible to fight Iran. But my thing
of,
is that it's going
of
to be
course, it's
foolish to
getting
fight
more
them now.
difficult by the day.
But Israel is a suicidal country. I'm not being funny because everything they're doing with this Gaza thing, killing people,
I
killing
think it's
children,
Netanyahu.
what I'm trying to say is that Israel is making it more likely that it will no longer exist as a nation because of the horrific crimes that they're doing. On that note, let's end on that note. What are your thoughts on that, Kunle, about how Israel is continues with these bizarre acts, which eventually are going to make them become considered a rogue nation by the whole world, and eventually this country will not exist or will exist under sanctions. What do you think, Kunle? Yeah.
Yes, in respect of that, the youth of the Western world are firmly and so strongly against these actions. It's human nature to not to abhor these sort of actions. And this is going to affect Israel's ability to survive in the next 10, 15 years. When the people who today are being beaten up and choked on the streets are going to be the people filling up Congress in the next 10, 15 years,
Yeah.
you're going to see a very, very vicious and hard shift to the other side.
Yeah, I think so. All right. So Kunle, we'll do politics, American politics around 5:30. Okay, take us out, Kunle. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been an exciting look into the Middle East, Israel, Iran, America, what's
And
going on,
Rodri.
and where are we in the Premier League? Will Rodri do it? Will Will Rodri do it, or will Declan Rice stop it? Who knows whether Arteta is going to stop Guardiola? And from myself, I'm Mustafa and Afolabi. We bid you goodbye, farewell, adieu. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Kunle, no, you know who's going to end Man City? Not Declan Rice, Jollof Rice.
Jollof rice.
Worry's Jollof Rice. Worry was going to give Jollof Rice to Rodri. Eat this Jollof Rice. You would like it, Rodri. You'll put some poison in it, right?
Arif was
All right, so
almost
Kunle, 5:30.
celebrating Liverpool's victory yesterday.
Oh,
Arsenal
Rodri.
fans
Oh, yeah. So
until
Kunle
City
will do
won the
5:30.
game.
All right. What time?
5:30. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Thanks.
All right.
All right. So, Afalabi, we're done for today. Okay.
All right, sure.